Okay, let's talk about something you probably have in your house right now, but I bet you've never, ever thought of it as a piece of high-performance natural technology. We're going to peel back the layers on the science hiding inside the humble loofah sponge.
Yeah, you know what this is. You've definitely seen one before, right? It's that fibrous kind of scratchy thing you use in the shower. A loofah. Simple, organic, great for a good scrub.
But what if I told you that this simple bath accessory holds the secrets to creating advanced materials? Materials that are incredibly strong, super lightweight, and good for the planet. What if it could change everything from soundproofing to how we build our cities?
Because that's exactly what researchers are discovering. The loofah isn't just a sponge, it's a masterclass in natural engineering hiding in plain sight.
Now, let that sink in for a second. Aluminum foam. That's a seriously advanced man-made material designed to absorb impacts in cars and buildings. And this plant, this shower sponge, can basically do the same job. That's just wild.
So how on earth is this possible? What's the secret sauce? Well, to figure that out, we've got to zoom in, way in, and look at how the loofah is built.
And just look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? This isn't just a random tangle of threads. It's a highly organized, three-dimensional web. This intricate, airy network is the key to how it can be so incredibly lightweight, and yet surprisingly tough.
The official term for this is a biological cellular material. A fancy way of saying it's like a natural foam. Think of a honeycomb or cork. Nature's been perfecting this kind of design for millions of years, using the absolute minimum amount of material to get the maximum amount of strength. It's efficiency at its finest.
Okay, so knowing its structure is cool, but how does it actually perform when the rubber hits the road? Well, scientists put the loofah through its paces with some pretty intense tests to measure just how good it is at handling force, vibrations, and even sound.
They use machines like this one to basically just crush the loofah, but they do it at very specific, very high speeds. This lets them see exactly how the loofah behaves under a sudden impact, kind of like simulating anything from a minor bump to a major collision. And here's where it gets really interesting. They found something called strain rate sensitivity. Now, in plain English, that means the loofah actually gets stronger the faster you hit it. It's like it braces for impact. The harder the hit, the harder it pushes back.
This chart shows it perfectly. Look at the bar on the left. At a slow speed, its strength is about 0.3 megapascals. Not bad. But now, look at the right. When you hit it at a really high speed, that strength almost doubles to 0.55 megapascals. It's an adaptive material, which is just incredible for a plant.
So let's sum up its natural superpowers. It is fantastic at soaking up impact energy. It's a champ at isolating and dampening vibrations. And, thanks to that porous structure, it's a great sound absorber too. That's a triple threat of abilities that engineers are always looking for.
But what if we could take this amazing natural material and, turn it up to 11? Well, that's exactly what the next chapter is all about, turning the loofah into a high-tech superfiber.
Now, for all its strengths, the loofah has one little problem, an Achilles heel. When you try to mix it with other stuff, especially something like cement, there's a natural weakness that holds it back.
And the problem is this word hydrophilic. It just means it loves water. That's great when you want a bath sponge, right? But it's a total disaster if you're trying to reinforce cement. The fiber surface is too slick, and its love for water creates a weak spot, so it just won't bond properly with the cement.
Luckily, the solution turned out to be surprisingly simple and elegant. All it takes is a quick chemical bath to completely change the fiber's personality and fix that bonding problem for good.
It's called an alkali treatment. Basically, you wash the fibers in a sodium hydroxide solution. This strips away all the waxy, water-loving stuff from the outside. Not only does this clean the fiber, but it also roughs up the surface, giving the cement something to really grab onto. It's like scuffing something with sandpaper before you glue it.
And the results are, well, they're staggering. After this one simple treatment, the tensile strength of the fiber, that's its ability to resist being pulled apart, shoots up by a massive 142%.
And it doesn't stop there. Its stiffness, or what engineers call its Young's modulus, gets a jaw-dropping boost of 152%. We've essentially taken a simple plant fiber and turned it into a serious, high-performance building material.
So, what's the big deal? What does this actually mean for the real world? It means we can now take these upgraded fibers and start a revolution in how we build things.
By mixing these treated loofah superfibers into cement, you create a whole new kind of composite material, one that takes all the natural lightweight strength of the loofah and uses it to make our building materials better.
And just look at the benefits. You get a material that's super strong, but it's also environmentally friendly. I mean, the reinforcement literally grows on a vine. It makes the final product lighter, and it's a huge step forward for creating sustainable buildings. This is a total win-win.
So, we've gone on a journey from a simple bathroom accessory all the way to the cutting edge of material science. The loofah proves that some of the most powerful blueprints for the future are hiding all around us in the natural world.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If the humble loofah sponge is hiding all this potential, what other everyday plants or natural structures are just waiting for us to discover their secrets? What other game-changing ideas are just sitting there in nature's toolbox, ready to help us build a better world?